All right, now we're good. All right, so it looks like choppy waters with SPY so far. The initial reaction to this data we got looked like it went up. So that's a good sign. I haven't looked at the data myself, but let's take a look. We've added the news feed to the Discord recently, so that's been super helpful for many traders out there. Thanks. Shout out to Financial Juice, Unusual Whales, for the news feed. We use both of them as a news feed. So we've got data, PPI, actual went lower, PPI year over year lower. Okay. Yeah, PPI seems like a nothing burger so far. So kind of seems like business as usual. Let me send one more reminder out here, guys. Give me 1 second, and then we'll get started. I just wait for a few minutes for people to hop in here, and then we'll get started, guys. Okay. Let me send one more reminder. Whoa. The heck? What is this? 1 sec, guys. What? Just send the stream channel. New member and trial users. All right, cool. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Make sure I can see this user list. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Good morning. Thanks for hopping in. Ooh, sorry, I lost my screen share. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. What's up, K Money? BT Rain, what's going on, Tony? Good morning. What's going on, guys? So hopefully by the time market opens, we'll find some trades as well. But my goal is always to show you guys how to optimize your experience here. And that includes, knowing where and when and where things are on the server. Wow, VIX puts. Ooh, I don't know about that. Oof. Any trades you guys are looking at? Can you guys hear me, first of all? Just want to make sure. Mic check. All right, cool. Nice. Morning, gang. Good morning. All right, so first thing I always go over, guys, is the scammers and imposters. Discord has thousands and freaking scam attempts pretty much every week. Every other day, you'll see a lot of fake, kind of scam friend requests. So the first thing you guys should be doing to avoid those friend requests, guys, go to user settings, go to Discord user settings. Unfortunately, I always have to go through this, man. I hate it, but it's really important. You go to content and social, scroll down and uncheck the everyone box. Uncheck this box right here. This will prevent a lot of scam attempts, probably like 95% of it. Yeah, I seen you mention that K Money. You know, look, my recommendation is don't feel FOMO, man. Don't feel FOMO into your entries, and scale into your trades, right? You never know when a trade is going to go left, right, or go, well, I should say south, technically, go against you. You know, you want it to be able, you don't want to feel like you're gambling with every trade. So if you're, especially if you're taking zero DTE, you know, day trades that, you know, expire the same day, um, you're taking pretty much a higher risk just as it is right there, right out the gate. So my recommendation is, firstly, maintain your position sizing, right? Um, and besides that, scale into your trades. If you're already doing that, then that's already a good thing. But if you know, you might be oversizing, maybe you're buying 10 contracts at once instead of 5. It depends obviously on the price of the contracts, but I'm assuming you're talking about options, right? I seen you in the options chat. I want to trade today's puts based upon JT's right on target. Yeah, exactly like Shinmoon. It's important to not have 100% bias to one way, guys, especially in this market. This is like day traders heaven. Um, you know, personally, yesterday, I made a mistake. I took some puts. Yes, I took some calls yesterday actually, right around this 11 o'clock. I thought this was gonna be kind of like a low on the day, and then all of a sudden we just like crashed in like 15, 20, 30 minutes maybe. We went way down. My stop hit right around here, and you know, I kind of bought a falling knife. So I took a pretty much like a 30% loss on SPY calls yesterday. But if I didn't take a stop loss, it could have been, I don't know. I mean, easily would have got wrecked. Probably 100% loss, like for sure. This went all the way down to 509. It's really hard to fight the trend. You know, it was clearly downtrending. I just thought that maybe we'd get a bounce right around here. So it was kind of high risk, high reward type of trade, but it happens. Yeah, zero DTE is dangerous, man. It's not that easy, and it's you know, it's, I don't want to say it's easy at all. Honestly, it's probably the most difficult and less less chance of winning a trade when it comes to zero DTE. So if you're taking those high risk trades, guys, that is okay as long as you're maintaining your position sizing, right? You shouldn't be blowing your account with zero DTE trades. I know that, you know, you see the big money, you know, trades, and you see it like, oh man, everybody's making, you know, freaking 20, 50, $100,000 in the last few days, and so, you know, so we've had some traders make literally over 50K easily over the last few weeks. You know, just on you know, just day trading SPY. I mean, these moves have been insane to say the least. Um, you know, so I made pretty nice chunk of change on Wednesday, but yesterday I lost some of those gains, so I was pretty upset about it, knowing that I was pretty busy yesterday personally. I have a full-time job, guys, so it's not like I'm a full-time day trader, but when you see these kinds of days that just trend one way, I mean, it's a beautiful day to trade. Like, this was easily, when I stopped out, I was busy, so I couldn't like get back into a trade, but like, this is where you have to kind of flip bias and say, okay, this is definitely downtrending. This is probably going to get worse. And sure enough, I mean, if you would have followed JTW SPY plan yesterday, easily you would have made money. And that was a mistake I made yesterday. So, you know, we're always trying to learn and trying to improve as traders, guys. You know, always keep that in mind. You know, the goal for XTrades is to help you guys improve long term and become consistent over time. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a week or two. It doesn't happen in a few months, guys. It really takes like a long time, depending on how much you trade and how often you trade and how much you're learning from every trade, that you really start to last in this market. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. You know, the goal for us is always to help you guys improve. And those that ask questions really go a long way. But you guys need to be trying to ask the right questions, right? We get questions all the time, like, and I say this all the time, right? When it comes to, let me close this stuff. When it comes to, hey, what's up, Atlas? Good morning, good morning. On target, what's up? What's going on? Tony, if I didn't say what's up, good morning, good morning. So one thing that we see often, right, is some kind of not really great questions that we get in the main chats. So thoughts on Apple, you know, like this kind of question, most of the time is probably going to get ignored, guys, right? If you start asking better questions like, I wrote it out wrong. Apple. You know, if you start asking like thoughts on Apple here, maybe instead of saying thoughts on Apple, you can say thoughts on Apple here. It looks like it's heading towards strong resistance or something like that, or you know, like for whatever, I forget what Apple's at right now, like 187.50, you know, area or something like that. Anything like this, guys, will help you get a much better response to your questions. So that's just one thing I always recommend. Besides that, always use the search function before you even ask a question, right? You can see, especially on the Mag 7, any Mag 7, SPY, QQQ, you're always going to see insight and analysis pretty much all over the server for it. So I want to make sure you guys keep in mind, you know, you can always search the server and you'll see a bunch of insight and analysis, especially in specific channels. Oh, I forgot we can't do this anymore. We used to be able to search in specific channels, but all good. You can use also, like if you, for example, I say this all the time, right? Crazy A, right? He's one of our top analysts on the server. He's been around a long time, vetted by the community, clear winner long term for all, you know, for what he's been here for a long time. So Crazy A right here. Right? He's one of our top traders on the server. Let's say, so he talks a lot on the server, right? Not a bad thing, but you might be overwhelmed by everything that he says. So what you could do is narrow down what you said. Like, oh, maybe Crazy A said something last week about, or maybe a couple days ago about Apple, right? So you could search Apple from Crazy A, right? And everything that he said about Apple will come up right here. So this can narrow your search down a lot for you guys that maybe trade. Like I know Tony, right? I know you trade Apple pretty often, you know, or you like Apple, or I've seen you mention it many times in the JTW streams. So, you know, just something like this. Same thing. You want to see some kind of insight from JTW, same thing, right? He'll give some insight, right? Massive pullback. I mean, this was a while ago. JTW a little less, not as active as far as main chat. But again, you'll still see some kind of insight from specific people. I use this all the time, especially for like Alexander, right? Alex, one of our top analysts on the server as well. I mean, guys, and you're going to hear me say that a lot. We have a lot of top analysts and top traders. And that's the beauty of this place, is the fact that we don't rely on just like one or two traders, and like we live and die by these one or two traders. You see some Discords out there and some services out there that they have like one trader, and like if that trader does bad, the whole community does horrible. So the beauty of this place is that we have so many top traders. It's actually pretty overwhelming, but in a good way. It's a good problem to have. You know, and if you are aspiring to be a part of the staff, you can be. It's just very basic requirements. You just need to post trades, be a helpful part of the community. And every single month we do host a survey where our members get to vote. And actually, let me show that real quick. Our members vote for who has either helped them in some kind of capacity, help them make some money, help you learn something, help you in any kind of way. You know, who's being helpful to the community, who's giving the most insights, profits, or knowledge. So this is basically the questions. We'll probably expand on this survey at some point, but for now it's just the senior analysts. So we have it by rankings, right? These are the people that have contributed in any kind of way, and eventually the more votes you get, you start to get more noticed, and you can eventually be part of the staff payout pool, right? We pay our traders to just contribute to the server, guys. That's how we keep this place running, honestly. So my example from earlier was from Alexander, right? Alexander, one of our top traders on the server. He especially lately, he's been pretty busy, etc. overall, but anything that he says within the server is always going to be some kind of really solid insight. Some really solid insight on, it might just be something related to like supply demand for a specific stock. I think there was a setup that was nice, man. Let me see. Yeah, MU looks like another opportunity. Let me check MU, actually. I was interested in this one for asking JTW to chart this for us. Let me close one of these. Coin is always on watch for today. We'll see where that goes. I'll close BA. Let me see. I'm looking at Nike. Man, I like so many names right now. Pretty much all these names right here are always on watch for me. So let me close NVIDIA here. NVIDIA above 110 looks good, in my opinion, for calls. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, right, Alex said on Wednesday that he missed, he's like, oh, I wanted to get in this trade before. So I'm actually going to reply to him here. This actually looks like a pretty decent opportunity, especially after that big gap up, and now we move back down. So let me just check this chart real quick. Wow. Man, this lost so many levels. I can't believe. I wanted this at 100. Let me see. MU. Ooh, yes, baby. This is this line right here is the 333 SMA on the weekly. So we're right above it. So this is perfect for a swing trade, likely, since we're on the weekly chart. This is a really good opportunity for MU long today. This might be a nice opening trade. Maybe for next week, but I'll check some options flow on this as well, because I did want to show off our options flow bot here. So there's some solid levels from 2021 kind of popping up here, and then 2023. Man, we wiped out everything from 2024. That's crazy. Oh my god, wow, that's actually wild. This is down about 50% from the highs. 60%. Oh my god. Wild. Yeah, so this is a pretty good opportunity right here for at least a move to 80. We got some room here. To this 200 SMA. I love these levels. This is JTW's indicator, the NTS Neptune trading system. Man, I can't recommend it enough. If you guys are a member, especially lifetime members, you guys get 50% off the NTS indicator. So just something to throw out there. For lifetime members, you guys get 50% off. Elite regular monthly paying members, you guys get 30% off anything that has a price tag in our shop marketplace. If you're not familiar with what that is, you go to shop, and we have a tons of nice little. We have some free stuff in here too, guys. So don't be scared to kind of check it out. We have a lot of pretty cool indicators and insights here that can be potentially beneficial to you. Any questions on that, you can DM me or just mention in the chat, guys. What's up, Trading Dad? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, MYB? What's going on, Sal? Good morning. Good morning. All right. So yeah, MU. Ooh, I'm gonna mention. I'm gonna reply to. I'm actually gonna reply to, and this is what I recommend you guys do as well, right? When you search for something and you happen to find, some kind of insight or analysis, whatever. Now I'm gonna reply to his message, right? You can jump to the message. I'm gonna reply to MU. Looking like another opportunity. Alex. Give some eyes. Looking like another opportunity here. MU. What was that level? 68.46. I'm gonna tag JTW on it as well. 68.46. 333 SMA on the weekly. I think I saw what's his name? Crazy A also opened a trade yesterday, but he day traded that thing. And man, so I'm gonna tag him as well. We're right above it. Yeah, this looks good to me. This looks good to me. I like this. Check the monthly. I'm just curious. Oh my God. Look at this monthly candle, guys. Bear market. So yeah, looks like pretty good risk reward. I mean, let me see, a decent stop area would probably be the low on this last week, which was 62 area. Yeah, I'd probably get some. I'd get some extra insight on this one. I like this for a swing trade. We'll see. Might open this today. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. This is definitely on watch for me though. If this pulls back to 68. Let me just set an alert too for this. Little pullback here. I might buy the dip. Dip calls. So interesting spot there with MU. What's up, champ? You want to speak? I haven't had any guest speakers on this stream yet, but I'm interested in that. If you guys want to talk on the stream, that's totally fine. I have no problem answering some questions live. And welcome to XTrades. Welcome to XTrades. Those that are on free trial. Good morning. Good morning. Any questions? All chips in my near my personal value 5-10 year outlook. Nice. Yeah, MU looks attractive here. I mean, so many names look attractive. Look at Nike, guys. Oh my God, Nike totally destroyed with all this tariff stuff, and they're heavily invested in like China, and a lot of things that they do are made in China. I don't know the exact details or fundamentals on it, but man, this area looks really attractive. But like, look at this selling volume, like it's insane. Look at it matches the volume actually that it dumped back in June 2024. I'm assuming this was probably post earnings. It went from or they changed CFO or CEO, or something. Something happened here. I'm pretty sure it was earnings, but damn, this was huge gap down. And now it literally made the same exact move, but obviously at a lower area. So Nike also looks attractive for commons long term. I think I saw somebody posting that. So there's a lot of names that are pretty attractive here for the long term. You know, like you could get an entry here, and maybe if you are really scared, I mean, you can stop out below like 45. You know, on long term commons. I mean, there's a lot of really good risk reward here for the potential upside. I mean, this was a what $150 stock, so you could 2x just that pretty much around here. But again, there's just levels that we have to clear first. But I don't like to get too ahead of it. But yeah, a lot of opportunities out there, guys. So if you just started your membership or you started your free trial, you're in the right place. The goal again is to show you guys how to be consistent, how not to be overwhelmed on the server, and kind of show you guys around. So any questions along the way, feel free to ask away, guys. I talked about the scammers and imposters earlier. Excuse me. Damn, I forgot my water bottle. All right, so besides the scammers and imposters, I went over the search function. I recommend highly. Use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. All right. The other thing I always want to mention is the pinned messages. So if you're brand new or you've been around, even if you've been around a long time, I promise you, you will find some important things. Maybe something that you can reference to. Oh, let's go, champ. I see you. Every single channel on the server, pretty much every channel on the server has pinned messages that will probably help you reference to something important, or maybe you can learn from it. You know, there's always going to be some kind of really good insight or something that you can reference to and go back to, and it's probably going to be something helpful. So just so you know, the pinned messages are right here on every single channel. So if you're new to options, I guarantee you'll find something really helpful, some video lesson or some kind of YouTube video or some kind of explanation how, things work. Like, oh, here I pinned acronyms you should be knowing, right? Previous day high, if you kind of see these acronyms in the chats and you're like, what the hell is SL? What is PDH? Right? You don't want to have to ask yourself those questions all the time, right? You want to be able to kind of start to get familiar with a lot of the terminology. Yeah, trading that, I know, man. I haven't talked about reverse splits in a long time because a lot of them haven't been working. So I don't promote it as much as I used to. But, man, we had a banger the other day with the reverse splits. So I'm not going to deep dive into that, but anybody that's interested in in reverse splits and kind of taking advantage of this process that we have down packed for, I don't know, almost 2 years now, can make a nice little chunk of change on the side. Even like for your kids and stuff, if you have kids, check out the swings chat and go to the pinned messages, and I promise you'll find something helpful. If you have any clue what I'm talking about, just search reverse splits in the stock market, and you'll see something helpful. And I can anybody that's interested in that, you guys can DM me, and we'll explain a little more further into that. But again, use those pinned messages to your advantage. I promise you'll find something helpful. The other thing I want to help you guys learn, all right, the alerts, right? The alerts. I know most of you are here for that, right? Especially you guys that are on free trial, right? I want you guys to understand, okay, the difference between the alert channels, right? We have 3 alert channels for options, 3 alert channels for stocks, and then we have a futures alerts as well, right? Futures, if you're a futures trader and you just started your free trial, you don't see access to that yet. You'll see that on the last phase, so basically the last few days of your free trial. But if you are a futures trader, you just got here, I can override that for you, and you can see it from now. So I have no problem overriding that for you. Just reach out to me, DM me. Happy to help. Right, so Tier Pro, Tier 2, Tier 3. What is the difference between each one, right? Tier Pro, you have our top traders on the server, top analysts on the server. They've been around, vetted by the community for a long time, or they've just been around long enough to be able to post their trades into the Tier Pro channel. Right? So you'll see most of our, well, actually, our top traders are posting here. And you'll see the gains pretty much at the end of every single day. You'll see top trades on this channel. You'll see top trades on this channel every single day. Every single day, we have top 5 or top 3 trades from every single tier. So you'll see this at the end of every day. All right, and this gives you kind of a good idea as to, okay, maybe I should follow this guy. Right, Top Droppers, one of our new traders, staff traders. He just got promoted. He literally started. This is just to show you an example, right? He just started the free trial, I think maybe 6 weeks ago, or less than 2 months. That's for sure. And he's already on the staff, right? We started to see that he's posting alerts. He went on a crazy win streak, and now he's doing an account challenge for small accounts. If you're interested in that, it's in the small account challenge channel. He's starting with a very small size, like $250 or something. So you could learn from that, not just, basically just follow along and follow blindly, right? Try to understand the trade and behind, the analysis. So yeah, just to show you that anybody has the ability to get promoted within, guys. All right. So top trades, you'll see this literally every single day in every channel. And that goes the same thing. You'll see it in the stock trading channel. Right, you'll see top trades, right? Top trades for this day. Let me see, tier 3. Yeah, it wasn't too many, right? But just an example, right? So tier pro, tier 2, tier 3. All right, so I explained tier 3, tier pro, I'm sorry. Right, tier 2 are our next tier of top traders. So this is the next tier of staff traders. I highly recommend, don't sleep on the tier 2. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily that much worse or like they're just bad traders compared to tier pro. It just means that they're not up there yet. But just because they are, at this tier 2, you'll still see some really good traders here, including JP Mog. JP Mog is one of our top traders on the server. So you can also hit view details on any of these trades. And if you hit view details, it takes you directly to the app. Right? I'm going to hit view details. Yeah, we'll take a look at Tesla. How do I get alert notifications for the app? I'll explain that right now. Good question, Tony. All right, so this is the trade. You can hit view details there, or I could click also on anybody's profile. I could click on anybody's profile from here, like Gizmo, right? Gizmo. Looks like he averaged down on SOXL. Was that yesterday? Oh no, this was a while back. So this trade might be closed by now, but we'll see. Oh yes, I'm sorry. It just took me to his profile because I clicked up here, not view details. If I hit view details, it'll take me to the trade. Right. So, wow, he's down big on this one. He averaged down, and wow, this is a nice opportunity, honestly. SOXL at $9. I knew this shit was gonna go to single digits, man. Had a feeling. Should have shorted it, but again, this is a nice opportunity, and this is another thing where I like to take advantage of the app the most. This is where you guys should be taking advantage of the app the most, is the ability. No one out there, guys. XTrades has the ability to see not only the entry and the exit of every trade, but also the progress of every trade, guys. This is where you should be taking advantage the most and never feel like you need to have FOMO and this fear of like, oh my God, I'm going to miss this trade. Like I have to enter it immediately right now. The beauty of this is the ability to be able to like a trade or bookmark a trade. If you bookmark trades, right? I'm going to go to my alerts. You guys saw it just now. I bookmarked that trade. I'll just bookmark a few others. Let me go to open alerts. I'm going to bookmark. Let me bookmark. let's see, something that's down already. And that's like, you know, a decent time. Okay, here we go. Google calls, right? Theo opened Google calls for August 15th at 190 calls at 250, right? Pretty decent price, you know, not bad, but he's down 6%, right? I'm gonna bookmark this trade, and this allows me the ability to follow this trade, you know, not just you know, kind of ask and have to ask like, hey, you know, are you still in this trade? Are you still in this trade? What are we gonna do with this trade, right? You guys saw I bookmarked this trade. Let me toggle that. Open alerts. Okay. And this would be through the month because this is the one that I. Where is SOXL? Hold on. Did I not bookmark that one? All right, let me search the ticker. You can do this a few ways. I could search the ticker and see who has trades open on that stock. Right? You can do the same with any stock, guys. Open alerts only. Did he close this trade? No, here we go. Okay, I did have it bookmarked. Let me see if is this a glitch. Why don't I see Gizmo's trade? It was opened in March. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I didn't see that, but okay. So the idea is, right? Let me toggle open alerts only. Okay, so as you can see, I bookmarked all these trades. And this gives me the opportunity to get a better entry than the analysts themselves. Right? This is the beauty of the app, guys, and where you could take advantage the most. Right? So Theo's entry was at 250. It's at 235. It looks like he might go back up to 250 possibly at the open. Google is a little bit above his entry currently, right? His asset entry was at, he entered this contract at 153.15. Right now it's at 153.48. So he's only down 6%. It's probably going to go back to flat or even or up maybe 5%, maybe. But again, I'm bookmarking this in case it goes down 10, 15, 20%. I can get a better entry than him. Same thing with if you're bearish. Verde, he's been on fire as well to the downside. He opened January 16th, 50 puts for AMD, right? So he's pretty bearish. AMD had a huge gap up, so he's down like 30%. This is probably going to go up a little, go down a little bit more as a percentage. But the idea is that you can get a better entry than he did, right? Same thing with even Kevin, right? Kevin is our founder, CEO. He's one of the best traders that I've ever seen in my life, literally, if not the best. The guy's been killing it. Probably doubled his entire portfolio in the last year. And he's pretty much almost at $1 million. I know he's already a millionaire, but on his Robinhood account, he's pretty much reaching $1 million now. So here he opened a Tesla long. He said we're opening this for a 1 year long share position. He's down 10%. So guess what? You can get a better entry than him at 250 instead of 274.75. So this is how you could take advantage of the app, guys. You guys should be bookmarking trades, taking advantage, right? Alex, he opened Snap shares. I mean, Snap is a shit company, but it sometimes you see these shit codes and they're still a good opportunity to get in and maybe scalp it for 6 months out from now, you know? So here's another one. He's down 6-7%. His entry was at 830. Current price is 780. You can get in this trade for a cheaper price. Hopefully this is making sense, guys. All right, this is where you guys can take advantage of the app the most. I'm telling you. I've done this countless amount of times. I'm going to start probably doing this like once a week, maybe on Wednesdays or something, midweek. I'll probably do a live stream and just literally show you guys what trades we can possibly take from the app. So Tony, to answer you, right, there's a few ways you could set up push notifications to your phone. There are instructions for it in the app chat, but I'm going to share it right here. Give me 1 second. One second. Any questions, guys? Any questions on the app? Any questions on the server? Feel free to ask away. Push notifications on mobile app. All right, so you'll see that in the chat now, how to get alert notifications. Now, besides setting up the filters, because you would have to set up filters, right? You can set up 2 filters. Me personally, I have a set of favorite traders that I have in a filter, and I get push notifications to my XTrades app. And you heard right. If you're not familiar already, we have a mobile app for iOS or Android. You guys can download the XTrades app and get yourself set up, right? So I have a, what's going on here? Let me refresh this. All right, here we go. So I have a list of favorite traders that I specifically get a push notifications every time they open a trade. Every time they open a trade, I get an alert. I get a push notification. For long term, anybody that's opening long term swings, so I get a notification every time they open specifically long term. I don't know why I didn't update there. I think that was a little glitch. Yeah, because I don't think I have favorite traders in this one. It's more like just the strategy is just long term. And so what it does is it notifies me anytime somebody opens a long-term trade. I kind of take a look at it, I bookmark it, and I keep track of it. Right? So that's just my strategy alone with just push notifications. But besides that, we added a feature, Tony, where you could specifically go to, let me see. All right, so Mike, right? Mike is one of our new staff traders. He's been killing it too lately. So if you're interested in getting push notifications for any specific trader, you click be notified right here. You go to their profile, you click on this, and this will give you push notification directly to your phone, guys. So we just added this feature maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. So this is probably an easier way than the filtering, but if you want to go individually and just go search the users and do this individually, you could do that. Personally, I think the filters is easier, like to do it all in one shot instead of having to go through each profile. But yeah, so just follow the instructions there on the for the app. NTS or Pro Algo. What are you asking me exactly? Which one do I use? I use NTS just because I got more used to it, but Algo Pro is awesome. We've had some really good reviews on there. It depends on your strategy, you know what I mean? My personal recommendation is when it comes to indicators, use whatever you're familiar with. Whatever works for you, you know, and it takes time to really get a routine down, guys. You know, you need a good, like, I would say at least 30 full days of you trading something for you to get familiar with an indicator and set it up to your preferences. With NTS, everything is kind of set up for you. With the XTrades Algo Pro, and I'll enable it here. With the XTrades Algo Pro, oh, how come I don't have it there? Hold on a second. Yeah, with the XTrades Algo Pro, there's a lot of customization. There's a lot of customization that you can do, and you can change, and you can do this and that. And there's a lot of configuring that you kind of have to do. And there, again, there's an instructional guide. There's a PDF that explains everything you need to know on how to basically configure it to your preferences. You know, you could set it up for scalps. You could set it up for long-term, you know, swings. What's his name? Yaba recently, he just posted a review on it. If you're interested in that, here we go. Right, XT Algo Pro, Yaba, and Mike B. They both posted reviews recently, right? He says, well, I'll let you guys read this on your own time, but here's the Algo Pro for those that are interested. This comes free for lifetime members, guys. Has a $1,000 value. And this is free for lifetime members. So if you don't have access to this, you can give it a shot. You know, again, comes with lifetime membership along with 2 hours mentoring if you're interested in lifetime. What's up, Trade Alerts? What's going on, brother? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. What's up, Lifen? LB, what's going on? Good morning, guys. Good morning. We got 3 minutes left till market opens. T Cortez, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Again, anybody on free trial, guys, my recommendation, anybody on free trial, make sure you guys are asking questions and make sure you guys are getting your free trial guidance. Don't just like roam around aimlessly and just like guess around, guys. I promise you'll be in a much better position by asking questions and getting familiar with the server and the app before you start to follow a bunch of trades. Because I promise you will find trades. You will find trades. Like, it's inevitable. You will find trades every single day. We have multiple traders trading every day. So it's not like you're going to miss out. Please do not feel like you're going to miss out on, you know, tons of things. You know, yeah, so this is the XC Algo Pro. I don't even remember how I have it. I don't think I have the settings saved of what I had before. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I had this set up to show the stop loss. You could set up the take profit orders, show fib levels. I mean, there's a lot of options. I'm not gonna go through it now for the sake of time, but you know, again, read those reviews. You can ask Yaba as well for kind of like guidance on how to use it as well. He's been using it pretty much every day ever since he started to use it. And it's been pretty much like a money printer for him. So yeah. So I'm not going to use it now. I'll leave NTS. Just my personal preference now at this point, because I've just been used to it. So yeah. All right, we got probably like 30 seconds left till market opens here, guys. As you are probably already familiar with, the first things I do when the market opens, and hopefully he did it already, but every single time that we stream, first thing we do is mark out the SPY plan. So he hasn't posted it yet. JTW posts a SPY plan every single day. Oh, JTW is typing. He's probably about to post it right now. And we'll mark those levels on the chart. We'll use his trade plan navigator, which is also free for all members. At least monthly paying members. So if once you join membership and you want the trade plan navigator, which I'll show you guys what that looks like. I think I have it here. Let me see. I'm still bullish on Chipotle, guys. Might have it for lunch today. If we end up closing over 50, I'm having it for dinner. All right, markets open, guys. Markets open. Make sure you're paying attention to your trades. All right, so here we go. SPY plan, right? So we're gonna mark these levels, and you know what? I'm gonna mark them. I'm gonna copy paste this in the chat so I could just kind of reference to it easier. All right, so let's mark these levels. I'm gonna open SPY. All right, we're gonna open the trade plan navigator, and we're gonna configure this. We're gonna put these in, guys. So we're gonna take 524 calls on a confirmed break of 524.31. Call PT1 is 526.63, and you're gonna see how this works live, guys. 527. Again, this is free for all members, guys. Free for all members. Just we need your TradingView username, and that's it. Call stop loss average down to 522.95. Put entry is 521.38. PT1 is 519.68. 518.11. Yeah, I just need your TradingView usernames, guys. DM me your TradingView usernames, and then we can get you set up. JTW is the one that gives access to it, but I usually, you know, kind of when I get a member that is interested, I just share that with him, and then he provides the access. Use call stop loss average down. Yep, it's not a shared stop loss average down. All right, so now we're gonna enable this, and let me see what I got here. Why is it like that? I think this happened to me last time. Hold on. Let me get this to come up here, even though I don't think this is marked. Reset chart view. All right, hold on. Why are these levels down here? Hold up. Ah, man, I ran into this last time. Let me open a new chart real quick. Why are these down here? Hold on, guys. 1 second. What did I do here, man? This happened to me last Friday too. Hold on. You know what? Let's open a new chart. Hold on. Duplicate. Oh, you had to remove and re-add it? Oh, thanks, man. Because I was wondering. All right, let's try again. Yeah, I know he explained this to me, but I forgot, and I forgot to ask it again this time. All right, so. All right, I'm going to have to overwrite this. All right, so let's do that again. 524.31. It's changing everything live. 526.63. And again, I'm not even that concerned like what the hell is going on in the market right now. I don't trade the first 15 minutes. I don't even think about opening a trade in these first 15 minutes. There's trillions of dollars moving around in the market. And I highly recommend, especially to your newer traders who are, you know, day trading options, guys, avoid those first 15 minutes. I promise you'll have a better sleep at night and a better day overall. Me personally, I've gotten wrecked way too many times on trading those first 15 minutes. I usually wait until the first 30 minutes, actually. It's really difficult. Honestly, the transition of doing that initially was very difficult for me because I used to see a candle move crazy to one side and I think, oh man, it's going to reverse right here. And then it just keeps going down or opposite, you know, vice versa. So I used to get wrecked pretty often at the open. And I told myself eventually, no more. I can't do it anymore. 522.95. All right, so let's hope this worked this time. I think we're good. Okay, I'm going to save this template. SPY plan 411. Yes. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right, so now we have our levels nicely beautiful. Beautiful. Much better. Okay, cool. So now you see how the trade plan navigator works. Thanks, Trading Dad. Appreciate you, brother. That was perfect. So all right. So now the SPY plan. We're just gonna wait for these charts, these things to go off. And the other thing we had to do was add the alerts themselves. We're gonna change this to, I think we did this. Yeah, function call, trade plan navigator. Yes, perfect. And yeah, perfect. All right, so create. Good. All right, so we should get alerts when we go. Yes, perfect. All right. So we're gonna get alerts now. Every time we cross a specific level on these entries. So I really hope it doesn't happen in these first 15 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see. We just have this on watch, and we'll see what happens. Let's see what else is going on in the market. Getting a dump in Boeing. Tesla. You mentioned Tesla. Who was that? K Money. Yeah, Tesla, right? Let's take a look. And do we have more data coming? Look at this level, bro. Oh my God. It bounced. What's that level? 521.31 is the low of this candle. We just went from the put entry to the call entry on the same candle. And that's probably, I don't know if that's news related, but guys, we do have, and we added this last week. We added the news feed channel. I mean, not last week. We've added this recently, but let's see. CNN reported on X in private talks hours before China announced new retaliatory. Trump admin warned China against such a move, and again told them to request a Trump source tells me. Still this AM, no trade talks with China. I don't know if that's what's moving the market right now, but it could be. It could be. So this is going above the call entry right now. Again, this is not an opportunity to get in yet. We'll see what happens. Let this kind of play out. Let it play out. Be patient, guys. Be patient. CNN reporter, that's the same thing. All right, so we got the news feed flowing. All right, and then we've got, what else was I going to show? Yep, this is kind of toggling around. See, this is why you don't trade the first 15 minutes, guys. It's fucking crazy. Excuse my language. But it's insane, these first 15 minutes. It's just crazy. Like, you don't want to trade a candle like this. This is trade gambling, guys. Let me zoom in into the 1 minute and see what this looks like. Oh, my gosh. This is straight chop. I mean, you cannot trade this unless you're a sniper in the first 15, 5 minutes of the market open. This is disgusting, this candle. Oh, my God. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in the middle of that crossfire. Yeah, so now we're at the put stop loss average down. Trade plan navigator is working beautifully. We're just we're just waiting around. Let's just be patient, guys, with the SPY plan. Any questions? Any questions on the server, on the app? Went over how to follow somebody specifically, and you want to see only their alerts, right? You can hit this little button right here to get push notification, and you're good to go. All right, so this is straight chop. We're just gonna wait for those alerts to pop off. Let's check other charts. Oh, Tesla, right? We're looking at Tesla. My bad. So 250 is a big psych level for me personally. 250 is huge, and right now it looks pretty good. Crossing VWAP here on the 15-minute. Let me zoom out to the daily and work our way in. All right, I remember I drew these circles last time, right? Resistance. Resistance, Resistance rejected. Resistance rejected. And now we're here again. Isn't that funny? I'll draw another one. Right, we're here again. So this could get rejected again. And the daily, let me see, we broke above. Oh, actually, this is 250.54 is the 333 SMA on the daily chart. So this is actually a really important level, this 250. So again, pretty simple. Below it, bearish. If we lose 250, that's pretty bearish, guys. But if we break above this though, what is this level? I mean, this is 275. We still got a ways to go there. So intraday, look how this kind of played out too. No, this doesn't really apply anymore. Let me take this out. God, man, I have way too many alerts here. But yeah, so on the daily looks pretty good. Nice candle for Tesla at the open. We're just waiting it out. Oh, this is what I wanted to check. The calendar. Any data today? What do we got today? Oh, my favorite, consumer sentiment. Preliminary numbers. I don't know why. Every time I live stream, I swear there's consumer sentiment. Last time was final numbers, though. This is preliminary, which honestly, someone tell me what that means, man, because to this day, I don't understand fully like fundamentals and, macro level stuff. I'm still learning that. And so I honestly don't know the actual difference between prelim and final numbers. I'm assuming it's like an estimate, but I'm not positive. All I know is that if it's negative, there's a chance that we could go lower. If it's a positive light, then obviously there's a chance we could go higher. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm probably not going to take a trade before this 10 a.m. mark. So, hopefully you guys don't have too much FOMO right now. Oh, man. Looking good here. SPY's looking good here. I would love a pullback to this call entry again. And this would be a perfect setup, guys. If we could go long here, if we get some kind of action like this. And then take the trade right over here. That would be beautiful. But doesn't always work out that way. So let's hope we get a little pullback for an opportunity. But SPY's looking really good here. Damn. Oh my God. Woo. PT2 just tapped. Oh my God. This is really hard to catch. I mean, if you look at this on the 15-minute, this happened in 1.5 candles on the 15-minute. So really hard to catch that, guys. So we'll see what happens. Again, this is all on the alerts here. I'm hoping for a pullback, man. That would be perfect. Yo, 007's in the building. Did you raise your hand? I thought you had request. You had speaker perms. Oh, there we go. My bad. Yo, 007, my bad, bro. I just saw that.
Good morning.
What's up, brother?
How's it going, man?
Not bad, not bad. Just checking out Spy here. Looks like it's looking good so far. But yeah, consumer sentiment, man. What do you think? What do you think of consumer sentiment? So what's the difference, man? Consumer sentiment preliminary versus final. What is actually the difference?
I guess the preliminary is like, they're saying like, oh, this data is just like initial data and it could potentially change or open for manipulation,
Definitely. You know, we love cooking the books here in the US.
Yeah.
The Fed, BlackRock CEO Fink says the Fed may not cut with persistent inflation.
I'm still digesting a lot of the data that came out today. But as of right now, there is the CPI and the PPI has came down a lot. And, despite the possibility of inflation going up, right? They have manipulated that data a lot and is almost showing as if they're opening the path to a rate cut at the moment.
Yikes.
I mean, a rate cut would be good for the economy. It would push, the stock market up. It would somewhat confirm that we are like near the bottom
Good shape.
and
Oh, okay.
all those good things. But obviously, pain will be later. If we get a rate cut and rates end up going down a lot more, and inflation comes back, then the consumer loses because they can't get any return for their money, except for the stock market.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Anything on watch for you today, specifically, or total
The
volume?
same stuff. Same thing that we're
Nag.
watching as usual. Coinbase.
Coin I haven't looked at today. Let's see what's going on. Oh,
RX is an interesting watch as well. Oh, came out the door already and pushed. Dang, missed it.
coin looks very interesting here. This 175 spot's pretty big. Historically, at least over the last, you know, year, I would say this 175 spot's pretty big.
Yeah, RX is also interesting. But I wish I got on early. I was still doing analysis before, and I totally fumbled today. It took too long to try to figure out where the market was going. Did you hear about the FDA approvals and stuff?
Say it again.
Did you hear about the FDA approvals? The
No.
government is pushing toward like AI to do like lab testing.
Whoa. That's crazy. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So pretty much, right? What that means is there all these companies like RXRX and all these other related companies, they are going to like they're going to become really relevant and have potential to get funds from the government because they're using AI labs to calculate, cell and things like that, cell biology and whatnot. So
Wow, big move,
you don't have to do
RXRX.
lab testing anymore. It's not about like it's like back then they used to experiment and test on rats. They're trying to get rid of that.
I like check this name Radnet. I have a friend that works here. Um
I know about that company.
yeah, they basically
I think
radiology company, but they're using AI now for their x-rays, and like they're getting results like crazy compared to before. I don't know what,
Yeah,
they're probably getting more expenses in terms of that, but if you check the stock itself, like there's might be a nice opportunity because my friend was like, like, oh, they might have layoffs soon. He's like talking to me about that stuff. But he doesn't really
yeah.
know the stock market at all. But this looks like a pretty
They they
decent opportunity.
they will probably have layoffs, but that company itself is probably one of the like top, from my perspective, is one of the top medical companies, along with the other dialysis company. I think DGX. Was it DGX? No, Divita, DVA.
Okay.
So these are like two companies that I would probably scoop up like any time like there's a heavy recession that cause a massive crash, because these two things are just gonna constantly print money. Well, unless they get rid of Medicaid, then DVA might have
That could
trouble.
affect stuff. Yeah.
But RedNet is also another really really solid company. They did massive expansion within the last few years. Well, actually, from like 2015 to 2020, they were massively expanding. I knew about this because I did a bunch of contracts for them back in the day, national contracts, and this company was like $5, and I invested in them because I was in charge of building the national contracts for them to buy supplies from us, and I knew how much they were expanding, so I was like, hell yeah, I think it's gonna go
Nice. It's
up.
nothing like inside info, man. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessary. I'm not necessarily inside the company, I'm outside as a national account contractor
Okay.
to deal with the contracts for them. But anytime a company is going to open like a lot of stores or a lot of buildings or offices or whatever, they're spending money, and when they spend money in the economy that's expanding, they're going to make money. Yeah, you're putting money out in the world, you're going to make money.
Yes, sir. I
But
need a med
man,
tech watch list, man. I just made one now.
yeah, like this was a $5 company back in the day, and now it's $50. Holy shit.
Oh, Radnet, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Wow, man. Yep. He's been working there since I would say like 2023. I remember looking at the stock for him a long time ago, and it was like at $25, man. I'm like, damn, shit went all the way
But
to
he's saying AI is
83x.
gonna replace his job now.
So he works as a not tech support, but like kind of tech side. But they're talking about potential layoffs already.
Um,
So I
Trading
don't know.
that. What do you think about RatNet?
Yeah, I did say Radnet Trading Dad. Well, you got some inside info on that?
Yeah.
I won't tell anybody. Oh, your
Huh.
sister-in-law works for them in sales.
Um,
Okay,
in sale.
is she selling AI?
What is he selling? What do they sell to?
Probably sell radiology equipment. They have medical equipment. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, like X-ray technology, man. That's their thing. And yeah, I can see this. Yeah, they're big for radiology. I mean, every time you go to any radiology center to get X-rays or anything like that, you usually do see a logo of Radnet. I didn't know about it really until my friend, but yeah, I kind of like MU for a swing, man. 69 spot. That's what I was doing, man. I was gonna check the options flow for this. Um,
Um, MU does look good. Even not even for a swing, for a daily, for intraday trade.
Intraday. Let me see. I haven't looked intraday, but yeah, yeah. Actually,
Um,
it does. Definitely above 70 looks. I mean, 70 is a big psych level for MU specifically. I do actually like it. Um,
for me, I would love to see MU pop over 69.80s.
Okay.
That's because there's a 5-minute MOB on MU, and that's at 69.50s. So if we pop over 69.50 to 60 or over 69.80s, that would kind of confirm that we're breaking over the MOB, and I would love to see like a push up from here. I think there's potential for 70 to 72s today, even. Yeah, I think today is definitely possible if we can pop over the MOB line on the 5-minute.
Okay. Let's see some options flow here. With MU, we got someone seems to be selling the 70 put for May. Let me see anything for today. Anything sus? 70 put, 70 put, 70 put. Looks like option sellers. These are bullish positions. The thing I like with options flow, guys, unusual whales, you could do this with any ticker / flow alerts, and it gives you all the basically the repeated hits, and it shows the volume versus open interest. And I think this is a faster look than actually going through your broker and kind of look like, scanning through there and looking for specific strikes, specific
That's
contracts.
smart,
I
man.
mean, you can see total premium size, volume. Looks like the 70 put for May 16th got some hits. But again, this is selling because the volume is low. The open interest is super high. So it's likely an option seller. So that's why it shows here, which I really like too. Gives you a good glance here that this is a bullish position versus a bearish position. So you don't get confused. Like just because you see 70 puts doesn't mean it's bearish, right? It could be somebody selling that option. So that would be a bullish position. And it shows you that here. So that's pretty cool. Nice little glance at options flow. Just to give you, again, you guys should never be trading just based on options flow, just seeing it and like, oh my God, I got to take this trade right now. No, you got to look at the chart. This is just to help your bias a little bit.
Chris, where are you pulling that from?
This is in the bot queries channel. You can
do
/flow alerts /flow _alerts actually, and then you could choose the ticker, and then that's it. Pretty much it.
Whoa.
You see it?
Yeah, data just came out. It's not good. Pushing down.
Oh, consumer sentiment.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Market didn't like it. All right. So let's see this reaction, guys. We might get the pullback that we wanted on SPY plan. We might get an opportunity here if maybe this initial reaction was an overreaction. We might potentially be able to get into SPY calls here. The call entry, again, is 524.31. So let's see what happens. And again, this is why I mentioned earlier, I don't like trading before 10 a.m., especially if there's some kind of data coming out. This is exactly what could happen. Like if you had FOMO up here and got into SPY calls, like forget it. You're getting destroyed right now as we speak. So just patience is so important, guys. Called that to the T, Chris. Look at where I shorted. Where did you short? I didn't. You mean you put an alert out? You shorted the top?
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. We already got a bounce off the trend line. Which trend line? Where are we talking? SPY?
Consumer sentiment is bad again. Oh my gosh.
Consumer sentiment. Oh, you posted a chart? My bad. I missed it. I didn't see it.
Let's see if Coinbase can push down to like 69.8 to back test the MOB. Might be able to get some entries, Chris.
Yeah, I actually really like MU here, bro.
Right now?
Not yet. Just it's testing right now. This 333 SMA on the 15-minute. We're getting potential entry for SPY calls too. A lot of stuff going on here. We gotta wait for this 5 minutes at least, I think, to see a reaction here. When the hell did Apple go to 190? What the hell?
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable getting to MU unless it breaks out.
Okay.
SPY, yes.
How bad was the consumer sentiment? And I'm surprised it's moving like this on preliminary again. Oh, nice. YB, I see you.
You kind of want to see Microsoft test 380s. That would be nice. That'll be a $2 drop though. But if it tests 380, I might consider getting a call there. That's been playing pretty well for us too, the Microsoft one. I don't know if we'll get there.
Wow, consumer sentiment 50. That's way lower than what was expected. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's see if bulls step in here or if we're gonna have a massive dump again. This week has been insane, bro. The range has been so crazy on SPY.
Yeah, it is. Dude, like the other day we moved what, like 50 points on ES? I mean not on ES, on SPY. Ridiculous.
Yeah, crazy. All new options chain. Whoa, Robinhood has a new options chain? What? Let me check this out. Whoa, I love it.
What happened?
I love this setup, bro. What?
Did they do an
Um,
upgrade?
they came out with a new feature, bro. Robinhood, man. Shit, I like them, man. Let me send this.
Yeah, millionaires were made.
Send this to myself so I don't. Go crazy here. Hold on a second. I really like this options chain way better than what it is now, where you can't see anything. All right, looks like bulls are responding here so far. Only 5 minutes since that data, so um, let's see. May 16th.
Order filled.
Wow, nice bounce reaction here. Damn, man, that's that 333 at 200 estimate. What a bounce, bro. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man, I was hoping to get back to this call entry. That would have been nice, but didn't get there. Hopefully, anybody that played puts there at consumer sentiment took a trade and took profits. All right, man. Now I'm really staring at MU. Let me look at the chain.
Yeah, this might be a good entry here now for the $70 calls.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, why am I in the selling? Let me close this. Holding VWAP here.
$70 cost MU. It's like around 85 cents.
Yeah, I like this spot, man. I'm gonna take an entry. MU 70 calls. Let's take it, guys. BTO MU 70 call 411 at M. 411 at M. Risky DT. Remember, guys, trade based on your own portfolio, right? You want to make sure you have, don't just buy like 10 freaking contracts out the gate, right? You want to scale in.
Yeah.
I'm only in with 2 contracts here so far. Oh, never mind. I only got filled for 1 at 83.
One.
I know.
Oh, no.
That's for being cheap. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got filled for the second one. All right, so my average is 84. And we're looking for a target of 70. And then I think we could get a nice breakout as long as we break these pre-market highs, which looks like it's 71.25. If we can break that, guys, there's a lot of nice little room up.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
I like the risk reward.
If the day becomes extremely bullish, we could potentially push to like 74 or 76 if we get like ultra bull kind of day.
All right, SPY rejected that second level again. Let's see, man. I really want to get in SPY calls. Let me check the SPY chain. Hopefully we don't get a fat rejection here, but oh my god, bro. SPY is so expensive for next week. Let's see.
Yeah, SPY is very expensive. This is where you gotta trade futures, man.
Yo, you're so right, man. All right, any contract here? I'm looking at the 5. Wow, the 530 call volume is crazy. 314. All right, we're close enough here. I'm gonna take 532 calls for 411 today. I have a limit order for 250. BTO, SPY, 532 call, 411 at 250. Risky day trade. Only one contract for this one, guys. I'm only taking one. It might add around this 5. Let me see. The stop loss average down is really 521.35, but I don't think I'll take it down there. I'll probably take it down to 523.50 for one average down. I'm gonna set another order for $2 if we get there. Maybe 190. 190 if we get there. Wow, MU nasty candle there. MU got a nasty candle there. This needs to hold. I'm gonna add a couple contracts at 65. For MU. If we get there. Right now, current price is around 69. We might get a fill here. I would say if we lose today's low on the day, it kind of coincides with yesterday's low on the day. If we lose that, it'd probably be a stop loss. But this is pretty good risk reward, honestly, guys. Right? And the goal, guys, is that you try to understand the plan behind it, right? You don't just get in blindly for no reason, right? SPY's looking good. Nice, Mondific. There you go. Yeah, guys, try to get in the habit, right? If you're up 20, 30%, you guys should be either taking profits or raising your stop loss to break even. When you do this, when you get in the habit of raising your stop loss to break even or in profit, you can very easily not lose a trade just by doing that, guys. SPY's looking beautiful right now. We're up 25%. MU bounced back. Damn, man, I wish I would have got filled right there at that bottom.
Oh, damn. You didn't get the bell?
I didn't get filled on the yeah, back to break even. Damn, would be up like 20% if I would have taken those average downs. I didn't get filled on
them. For me, I'm looking for ES to break over 53.33 or maybe 53.35. If we can break over that, if we can break over high of the day around market opens, we're pretty much going upwards from here.
All right, let's hope we get there.
If we can't, then we won't. Yeah.
Getting some indecision candles here on SPY, so not a great sign. Let's see what happens here. MU is really choppy all of a sudden. Very choppy.
Oh, stopping with the market.
Yeah, pretty much indecision here. This could be, you know, market makers love when the market is choppy. I got filled at 65 on MU. Average down.
53.05.
Yeah, Mike, it was quick, man. Mike B. What's up, brother? Yeah, that was quick on SPY. It was up like 20% at one point. Back to break even, pretty much.
Oof. Oh no. It's not looking good.
We're getting rejected. Oof, that was a nasty candle right there. This needs to hold. We're pretty much back to the call entry on SPY. 524.31 was that call entry, but man, these candles are crazy on the lower time frames.
Yeah, we're in a pretty interesting range where it could go either direction. If we lose the 5280s, we're cooked. If we go over 53 like 35s, we're good. So interesting to see the direction here.
Yeah, very. This is a tight spot right here. Let's see. Looking pretty. Like now, zooming out, it's a little bearish flag here. Not good. We need this to hold badly. This could get ugly.
You see, what's that number on?
Yeah, we tapped the call entry again. This wouldn't be a bad time to add size on SPY and just make sure you have a stop loss on the average down. Personally, I have a limit order for $2 if we get there. But again, I'll have a stop loss on the average down.
If we come back to the MOB, Mike B, I mean the 523, that's pretty we're pretty bearish.
Nasty candle here. Oof. MU, disgusting candle here. Oof. Damn. We're at 68 now. Pretty much testing low on day. If we don't bounce here, MU is going to get really ugly.
Oh, I got stopped out. We just lost that. We almost lost the 5280.
Yep, I got filled on my average down here. SPY calls. So down about 12% here right now. We need a bounce here, guys. Oh my God, MU. What the hell?
Might need to take a stop.
Stopped out on my average downs on MU.
Stop filled.
Wow, that was disgusting candle there on MU, man. Wow. So we break right now. As of right now, we're pretty much testing this low on the day where I mentioned we have to, take a stop. So if this does not break on the next candle, then this is a definite stop loss. Damn, what a nasty 15-minute candle, bro. This one. Oof.
Yeah, SPY and everything just came down.
Oof. Wow. Stopped out on my average down. At 180. You guys can set a stop loss at 180 on the 532 calls if you're still in it. It's all about managing your risk, guys, right? You guys got to learn how to manage your risk based on your portfolios. Oh man, that was disgusting, bro. What a nasty candle that was. Look at this candle, bro. This is crazy. Lost all the momentum that was there on one candle.
Yeah. Everything's selling off. The whole market sold off.
Wow, what a nasty candle there. We're actually at the put, just like that. We're at the put entry. So if we don't bounce here, forget it, man. Market's gonna look bearish.
Oh, we're going down.
All right, 5-minute candle is below low on day yesterday. This, if this candle closes below this here, definitely stopping out on it on the rest of MU. It's like a 50% loss. Hopefully you guys didn't take a crazy size.
Oh, I got stopped out 50% already before.
Yeah. Yeah, LB, definitely. This was that was fast, man. This 2 candles just destroyed us there. What's low on day? Yesterday was 67.50. 67.50. And we're already below that. So if there's no bounce here on, we got 1 minute left till this candle closes. Oh my god, man. This actually went down to 520. Grab 460, 422 puts at 374. 460 what ticker? Oh, SPY? Oof. That's really far out of the money, man. Unless VIX, pays you out, and we get a gap down on Monday, that will probably pay, but that's pretty far out the money, man.
Oh shit! Yeah, they might push it here. They might push it.
This is make or break right here on this spot. Wow, GameStop is looking pretty good. Mike, I was just turning a tad bullish. Yeah, I know, man. Same. I mean, it looked like we were getting there. We had a pretty much a confirmation. Pull back right to the 921 EMA. A lot of things aligned for us to take that trade. It just, that's the market for you. Sometimes shit happens, goes against you. So that's why, again, guys, you have to manage your risk based on your portfolio. I say that often because we see too many traders get wrecked, like their entire portfolio on one or two trades. Like, you can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. Right? If you're going to lose a trade, you lose a small percentage of your entire port. You can't just hold and then hope that it's just going to, bounce and like go up another 8 points all the way up for you to just take profits. Like, it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't always work out that way. All right, MU, we got the candle close below. Definitely stopping out here.
What happened to that Brandon guy?
Oh yeah, I actually don't know. He's been MIA, I guess, recently. This isn't accurate. No, yeah, it is. All right, taking a loss here on MU, guys. Apologies. Number's not totally
Wow.
accurate because of the average downs. SPY. Let me close this one.
Dude, this market is moving so wild.
Crazy.
It just went up, went down, went up and down.
My stop was 180 on there, so out. SPY. Ooh, not in sales and marketing.
Oh,
Their AI product is called Deep Health and is used when the radiologist reads the X-ray. Yes. Yep, I knew it was something like that. I didn't know what it was called. Ooh. What's it
pretty
called
much it
again?
just reads the X-ray for you, huh?
Wow, MU lost 67. This could get uglier. Let me check. Let's check the heat map, guys. I'll pull it up here just in case for you guys. You type / heat map SP change. And let's see what's bearish or bullish. Oh man. Woo. SPY's getting uglier here. All right, so the SPY put entry was I believe it was 521.38. Like, it didn't even give us a chance to get in the SPY put entry, but we'll see if we can actually turn bearish now. It's a crazy ass market, man. SPY 521 was a big level yesterday, where we started to break out actually. So this 520 spot is pretty damn big. Man, SPY puts are so expensive, bro. Oh my god. Put entry is pretty much here. Let's see if we get a confirmation below it. 521.39. So imagine we bounce back to where we were, bro. I'll die.
No way.
I wouldn't be that shocked. This market's been so crazy, man. It's like if you're not on the right side, you're dead. You get cooked quick.
Reals.
Oh man, dude, that 175 spot got rejected hard on coin.
Oh my god, Chris, look at this. It's freaking ridiculous. Look at SPY. Look at SPY.
Bounce here so far. Please don't do it to us, man. Don't do it to us. Don't bounce all the way back up, man. Please. If MU starts to break back above the stupid low on day yesterday, man, I'll be so mad. I'm all out of MU. Again, yesterday's low on day was 67.54. Pretty much right there. So and it did bounce all the way back up to 71 yesterday. So could be interesting. Yeah, man. I think we're on too many public channels now. We're on YouTube and Twitter right now. So I don't know. The market makers listening to us, guys. We got to talk in code. Fucking inspired, man. Wait a second. MULN had another reverse split. Please, I need to tag Slappy. Please don't tell me. No way. I gotta check this chart real quick. What do you think about Nike long term? 007. Check out that chart on the weekly.
Depends on the tariff. If the tariff situation continues to worsen, they're pretty much cooked.
What was I gonna search? MULN. There's no way, bro. They did another reverse split. I can't believe this. Oh my god, bro. How are they allowed to do this? How are they allowed to do this? They did another reverse split and they're down 30% after the split again. This got to be the worst stock I've ever seen. Yo, SPY, man. Oh my god. The market makers got us, guys, today. Holy crap. This shit is bouncing so hard right now. I'm kind of sick.
Yeah.
This candle is insane, bro. It bounced exactly low on day today. Well, not low on day. Actually, kind of. Yeah, 520.09. Low on day is 520.07. So kind of like a double bottom bounce there. On the 5 minute. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe this. MM's hate us, Mondific. I'm sorry, man. That was a brutal candle. And now we're bouncing higher. I mean, I'm almost hoping please reject here. Please reject. Nah, don't say that, Mondific. You know, these things happen.
I want to see us hit like 53.05 on ES first before we reject. I want to see it push.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that candle, bro. Oh my god. That's disgusting. It's basically what happened here. What happened here just happened the opposite way. Upwards. Freaking crazy, man.
Yo, they low key kind of set up a double bottom too.
Yep. They sure did. They sure did. And we're looking at similar levels to yesterday's after hours. I mean, look at that. Yesterday was so weird too, man. Oh my god, bro. What is this contract at again? Let me see. I mean, all right, I don't feel that horrible yet, but 532 call is back at pretty much almost $2, so it's a little bit above my stop loss. So I don't feel that horrible yet. Oh my god, bro, this is fucking gonna break out again, isn't it? Unreal. It's testing the 200 SMA on the 5 minute here. This is a big level, and it kind of coincides with the 921 EMA on the 5 minute here, which is around 524.40 and between 524.40 and 524.60. If SPY can get back above that, it looks bullish again, man. But this could be choppy waters for a bit, maybe. Just die, SPY. That's what I want now.
Oh my god. Chris is like, just die.
Yeah, just die, right? Malefic, man. You agree. Yeah, LB, man.
Oh man, bro.
Let's just rage today. Somebody pull out the Elmo gif.
Oh man.
Let it all burn.
Burn it down.
Uh, I mean, so far, 524.39 looks like you rejected. Let me see the high of this count. Let me get rid of this stupid circle. Hold on. Yo, what a crazy fake out, man. Oh my god. Let me see. The high of this candle is 524.66. So, I mean, kind of coincides with that 200 SMA on the 5 minute here. So, looks like it's having trouble so far at this level. But we're back at the call entry, which is nuts. Just gained 4 points in 5 minutes. SPY is really a penny stock these days, man.
It's like we're trading crypto.
Yep. MU is back above 68. Piece of crap.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is unreal.
Let's check that volume. What commands, Mike? I seen you use the options flow a little bit more often lately. What are your favorite commands here? Anything you recommend? You've been using it more than me, bro. Volume highest. Let me check MU for this one. Highest volume contracts. Let's see.
Oh, look at that. They just pushed it back down again.
Wow, rejected again. Yeah, looks like it's struggling with that. Again, this is called confluence, guys. When you see multiple kind of indicators or multiple things, moving averages or something that you use in your trading it and it gets rejected. Like, I mean, this is like three things in one, right? If you look at my chart, I have this is the 921 EMA, this green and red line right here, 921 EMA combo. This is the 200 SMA on the 5 minute. Obviously, this is the 5 minute chart. And then in between here, there's a yellow line. This is VWAP. So all of that combined is confluence. And usually it's pretty easy to detect. Like if you see all that in one shot, above it is bullish, below it is bearish. As simple as it gets. So it's understandable for this to be choppy, but wherever it goes, this could be a big move to either side. We just don't know where it's going to go yet. Been in market for over 30 years, and seeing that 10% move on SPY the other day was mind blowing. Hell yeah, LB for sure, man. That was a crazy move. I mean, I feel like it's
Yeah.
happened like 2 or 3 times this week though, which is the craziest part. Like the range this week, let me just pull out to the weekly. Like look at this. Last week we lost 50 points on SPY. And then we regained look at this range. I mean, it's 60 points from 489 to 548, the highs. Like that is penny stock style. This is a crazy weekly chart. weekly candles for SPY. Like, this is a crazy. When's the last time we seen 2 candles like this on SPY consecutive like that? I mean, I don't recall. You got to really zoom out
Damn,
for
Chris,
that. Probably
look
COVID.
at coin. Look at coin, Chris. Holy shit. What a bounce. And Bitcoin too, BTC. On the 1 minute? On the 1 minute.
Yeah, I see it. 1 minute MOB, so back above 170. Oh, tap 170.
Yeah. On BTC too. BTC hit the MOB. That's why it bounced. I just saw it.
All right, SPY is going for
Dang.
another freaking test of this area, and I don't know, guys. I have a feeling that it's gonna break above, and we're gonna be more mad.
I don't know. We
Yeah,
could go either side today.
LB, I agree. Yeah, 3% is a huge day for SPY. Yeah, for sure. Let alone,
This is a good area to strangle.
oh, another rejection so far. Chipotle
This is a
hovering
good
over
strangle
50.
area.
Everything is okay. We should go up to 526.50 before another drop. Friendly reminder, guys. Friendly reminder. Any members, XTrades members, you guys have access to the trade plan navigator, the chart that you see. Wow, nice candle SPY. See these levels right here that we posted earlier. We created the trade plan. It's called the Trade Plan Navigator. Host JTW created it. It's free for any members. We just need your TradingView username, and we can set you up for that. It doesn't automatically do this. You have to do some work. You have to do some work, which is basically just enter the levels that you have for your plan. But the idea is that your plan, oh my God, bro, SPY is breaking out back above this trend line. Oh my God. The idea is that when you have a plan that you are forced to enter these levels. I promise this can help your trading, guys. Oh my God, bro. SPY would be break even now. 532 calls would be at break even. Stopped out around 180. Right now we're looking at 230, 240 or so. Huge 15-minute candle here. Literally everything that was lost before has been almost regained. Unreal.
Unreal though.
Unreal. I cannot believe we entered this trade pretty much right around here, bro. What a fake out. Look at these top wicks. I mean, this is crazy.
I know, dude. I'm kind of dumbfounded right now.
Like, these top wicks are crazy. Huge rejections. And now, I mean, SPY could really go here if we're back above those levels that I mentioned earlier, and this could really break out. It went from a bear flag, we broke the bear flag and broke down, and now we're could potentially break out here pretty hard, like we were expecting earlier. Crazy bounce. What's up with GameStop? GME is looking really good. I opened a swing on GameStop and I'm up 20% on it, but I have no idea what the news is on this. Oh, I forgot. I gotta take a picture for a slappy. hilarious. Let's see what the main option chat is going on. Let's check the alerts, guys. Let's check the alerts channels, right? So again, the easiest way to follow trades, guys, for you guys that are brand new, the easiest way to follow trades is on the app, like hands down. I know most people say, oh, tier pro, tier 2, tier 3. Yes, it's there for you, but the easiest way to follow trades is by far on the app. You're able to follow specific traders to your preferences. So if you don't trade options at all, that's totally fine. You don't have to. You can just filter by stocks only, right? We just added the futures option, so you can also follow just stock futures traders. But you can do stocks if you want. You can just do options. You can toggle between open alerts and closed alerts. We actually have what's called AI approved alerts only, which is basically alerts that have a higher chance of winning. AI approved, right? Now, at some point, the app stopped working. So I actually should mention this. Roy Body's like our AI bot. A lot of his trades did not stop out when the app stopped working. So there's a lot of big, heavy losses here when the app stopped working. I gotta tell him to fix that crap. That looks bad. Yeah, I noticed stop loss wasn't working last week. I don't know if that's still a problem, but if you have an example of that, bro, create a ticket, please. Oh, okay. Renee said that. Oh, okay. Yeah, if Renee said that, then she's been in touch with the dev team. I've reported a couple times, but I didn't know it was still an issue because I think my stop hit yesterday on something, and it worked. Consumer sentiment lowest level since 1952. Is that true? That's bad. SPY looks like it rejected the breakout so far. Damn, man, I can't believe we got to PT1 after stopping out. Oh, disgusting. Nasty rejection on SPY. Nasty pullback on pretty much everything so far. Damn, bro, coin actually broke out to 170 again.
I know. It's ugly, bro.
You down again.
It was on the
Sam.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit it.
Bitcoin did not pull back or did not.
No, Bitcoin hit. If you pull up Bitcoin, it hit like the 1 minute MOP, and that's why like if you type in BTC.
Oh, just BTC USD. Let me. Ooh. This is the
The
daily.
chart.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love when. Let me check your indicator here. Hold on, I gotta pull it up here.
So that's why like Coinbase moved off. It was just kind of playing off the Bitcoin move.
I see it's pulling back to that 1 minute MOB right now.
Yeah. And then ES was just rejecting the 1 minute MOB as well. Same with NQ.
Nasty rejection on SPY, bro. This thing's gonna go all the way back down, isn't it? Yo, Mike B, you're on point, man. Didn't you say SPY? You said this earlier. SPY, we should go up to 526.50 before another drop. What's the high on this candle? 526.70. Fat rejection so far. Follow Mike B, guys. Follow Mike B. On the money. Follow Mike B. By the way, right? Just in case, right? If you're interested in the app, right? How do you do that? How do I follow a specific trader? You go to the app. You can search their name, right? Obviously, there's probably going to be a lot of Mikes. Sorry, Mike, you got a popular name, man. But right, you can see the profile pic. Right, and I already follow him, but just in case, you could follow. Once you follow the trader, you can get specific push notifications to your phone every time they post a trade. All right. Now, once you start following traders, you can kind of navigate through traders that you follow and only their trades. This is how you take advantage of the app, guys. So let's go about the scene. Let's see what you guys like in this. Let's see. Open alerts only. We'll go to results. 250 puts are printing for Sean. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I did like this one before. So this is Alex, one of our top traders on the server. He opened a TGT swing yesterday towards the end of the day. So far, nasty rejection on target, I'm assuming. So he's down 20% on this trade. It rejected, I guess, a breakout. Maybe he saw it as a potential bottom, but so far doesn't look too great. But again, this is your opportunity to bookmark the trade. You could like the trade. You could comment under it. You know, hey, do you still see the same analysis? Blah, blah, blah. You could comment on anybody's trade. And, you know, here's just a good example, right? He's down 20%. You can get a better entry than him. His entry price was $6.15. Current price is $5. So you can find discounts all over the place just by using the app, guys. Right? If you're a bear, Verde, he opened SPY 414 swing 500 puts. He's down 30%. I mean, I don't know if you want to swing this into Monday. It would be pretty high risk. But he's down 30%. You can maybe take a day trade, follow this trade, and, you know, hope for the best there. A lot of these trades are up, man. Yo, Mount Horseman, he's been killing these gold trades. Gold and commodities. He's been killing them. What else? Scope out the scene. Oh, OKLO. Interesting. I like this trade too. Oh, but this is for next week. OKLO is back above 20s. That's interesting. I haven't looked at nuclear names in a bit. What do you think about nuclear names now, 007? I know they were extremely bullish like 2 months ago only.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still pretty bullish because they approved the guy nuclear on the Trump team. The SMR looks pretty good.
SMR?
It's been SMR. It's been holding really strong.
I kind of like OKLO here on this pullback. I mean, it's had, I mean, really, ever since that huge breakout to 50, it's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red weeks in a row after that. Wow, that's actually pretty alarming. But it looks like a pretty good risk reward for a swing around here. It's kind of testing this one of these moving averages. Bro, I got to get more familiar with your indicator. Which I can't get used to the colors. There's a couple lines down here, but I don't know what they are. Let's see. Does this tell me? Golden cross, death cross. Regarding MU, Atlas says, in my opinion, if SPY stops breaking down, this setup could play out maybe early next week, end of day. Let me take a look. Atlas. Yeah. Good job zooming out, man. Honestly. This looking pretty ugly. What time frame is that? Oh, 15 minutes. Yeah, we're losing levels. MU needs to get back above 69.70 for me to be full bear. I mean, bull. I think there's a nice room and a nice gap up room, but below yesterday's low, which is where we pretty much are now. Yeah, actually, we're still below that. Wow. Yeah, huge rejection on MU. And this is looking bearish. I mean, God, bro, SPY broke down again, huh? It's just disgusting. Crazy price action, man. Let me zoom out to the weekly here on MU. I'm just curious. I'm gonna put in some fibs and see what we got here. From here. Maybe. Let me go out to the monthly, actually. Let me go from this candle here. Oof, ways away, man. Bro, are you serious? Nah, man. What is going on? What is happening? This market is crazy, man. Guys, I don't know what to say, man. This market is crazy. It's really difficult to trade SPY in this environment like that. I mean, these are impulsive moves. Look at these top wicks, man. This shows, right, this top wick right here. This is the high of the candle, but like unreal. Like, what is that? It went all the way up to 527.42 and pulled back all the way back down to 524. What? Someone make sense of it. The only thing that usually does that is news. So yeah, Atlas, you're right. Like what are they saying? Is it the Fed speaker? It could be the Fed speaker. Oh my god, it could take quarters or years for tariff effects to make their way through the economy. The effects on prices could also have effect on wages. Tariffs will dampen activity as companies rethink supply chains and consumers face higher prices. I don't know how that could be. I mean, that was 7 minutes ago. So, yeah, I would say that's bad news too. The president arrives at Walter Reed Hospital for his annual physical. Maybe it was that.
Wait, what just happened? There was a huge spike.
Trump has a physical today, so that's why.
Oh no. Is he dying?
Nah, no, I'm just kidding. But no, man, it's just like we got a crazy impulsive move to the upside, and then it's just totally rejected, bro. Look at these candles on SPY. I can't get over it, man. Let me zoom out to the 1 hour. Look at these wicks on the 1 hour. I mean, this is like not like you got to be a real sniper, man, to trade this today. Congrats if you guys made profit today on SPY. Like this was really difficult, guys. These candles are crazy. CNBC saying the Fed news won't be good for everyone listening to CNBC. Man, F CNBC. I trust XTrades 1,000 times more than I do CNBC.
Dude, I think that was like a stop loss hunt.
Yeah, bro, what was that? Like that was like if you had limit orders to take profits on SPY, that would have hit right there. But this candle is insane, bro. What the fuck? What is this?
It was probably a stop loss hunt for the people that were short. So if people were shorting and they had a stop loss, that would have triggered their stop loss.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Bro, I gotta send the screenshot in the main options chat, man. That was insane. Market makers are having so much fun today. This is crazy. Yeah, he said it. That was to get people out of their puts. VIX back to high on day, says Time Hawk. Guys, Time Hawk. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this call, guys. 1 sec. Hi, Deb. It's okay. Okay. Sign in. Oh no, I don't like that cough. A little sick. Oh no. Oh, okay. No, because my daughter is having a little, snotty and stuff. This weather is so weird. Oh my god. Okay, this should be connecting now. Oh, what happened here? Sorry for the delays. I might just run upstairs. Let's see. This doesn't work. Switch to Deb. This is glitchy for your computer. Why? No, yeah, let me run up there. I'll be right there.
Yeah, MM is pretty brutal right now. It looks like they're trying to push back up again. That's true. We haven't heard Trump talk about the farmer tariff. Wasn't there supposed to be like a chip tariff too?
All right, my bad, guys. Back.
Yeah, I remember Trump said he was gonna come out with that like yesterday, right? Or was it the day before? It was the day before. So much for that.
Dude, I can't keep track. Honestly, I cannot keep track of all these tariffs. Like the talk of the tariffs, I can't keep track. I just rely on the main chats to tell me what the hell's going on. Actually, if you guys are like totally lost about that, one thing I like to do is actually Hasselhoff. He's like really good with like macro shit. um, and I like to search his posts. He doesn't talk like that much in the server, like crazy amount, but usually when he talks, it's something related to like, macro stuff. Um, so you could always read through his posts. Really good stuff. Usually something to learn from. Let me see tariff. Let's see.
Yeah, might be. That would be nice. Like, honestly. Imagine 1,000%. That'd be so cool, man.
1,000% tariff.
Yeah. I was reading on like some forums and stuff. A lot of small businesses were going out because they said they can't afford to like switch suppliers, and it would just cut their margins so much.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure.
wasn't Mondific one of those small businesses? Don't you have like a pomegranate juice? Don't we have a pomegranate juice importer here?
Yeah. Oh my God, spy, bro. I lost focus with these candles, and we really got. Actually, no, there was no chance. Like this candle's what a scam candle, bro. This is a 1.31 million candle on a 5 minute.
Yeah, that's true, Mike B. The rich will get richer. Oh damn, thought loops. Sorry to hear that, man. Take a break. Take a break. Damn, Chris. Thought loop got scammed on that scam wick.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I mean, it's exactly how we felt earlier when we took a call entry and everything looked like it was going to the upside, and then we got totally faked out. I mean, this was worse though. Honestly, I would have been more mad here, to be honest. So I can't blame you. Thought oops. Sorry that happened,
Well,
man. Fridays are not easy
I'm
to
done.
trade, honestly.
I'm done for the trade. I'm done for the day, man.
Done for the day.
Yeah, I'm done for the day. I was shorting. I thought we were gonna go lower, but I got locked out.
Yeah, we're in a tough spot right now. Let me see if I zoom out. I mean, this is like crazy weird double bottom. We've been in this disgusting range technically. I mean, this just looks like penny stock trading, man. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike
One
B,
thing I
you're
like
right,
about
bro.
trading futures, Chris, is that you can set it to lock you out when it hits like your profit area,
Mm-hmm.
and it like keeps you from degen, from being like a degen. So for me,
Good.
it's trying to make like 1,000 a day, and I'm out. So
Awesome.
I'm probably gonna call it a day here, man.
You're heading out?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. If I keep staring at the screen, I'm gonna try to find some way to get back in the market, and I'm gonna lose it all.
That's a good point, man. That's a good way. Guys, I hope you learn from that, right? You guys got to learn from how to not to degen. It's not easy, by the way. It's not that easy when you're looking at all these trade opportunities. Like there's so many thousands of stocks out there. And the goal, right, for everybody here is to make some money, right? That's the ultimate goal. But you also, in the process, need to learn how to manage your risk. And that could be in many different ways. Damn, Spy Apple's pretty strong. Tesla looks like shit. All right, guys. So, any questions on the server, on the app? I really hope you guys use the alert uh, feature that we have on our app to your advantage. This is like the I'm telling you guys, you're doing a disservice to yourself if you're not using the app. Many people at first, like, they used to refuse to use the app. Like, oh, I don't want to use something else. I don't want to have to open another stock, another tab, or another, another browser window. I don't want to have to open the app and then also look at Discord. But I'm telling you, when you use this coinciding with the Discord, like, you should be using the Discord for ongoing, like, live analysis throughout the day or throughout the weeks. But for specifically alerts, like, you cannot go wrong with just using this to your advantage, guys. Yeah, anybody that's interested, again, every member, you guys have access to the trade plan navigator. We just need your TradingView username. Just DM me when you get a chance, and we can set that up for you. JTW also provides another free indicator, the Ultimate MA. I forgot what exactly it's called. Hold on, I think it's called Ultimate MA indicator, or is it Ultimate MAs? This one is free as well. It basically just has a bunch of moving averages. You can pre-configure it to your liking. I mean, it's just a pretty good, just simple, effective. You could use this. However, I'm surprised this doesn't have reviews, but there's a PDF guide here. Again, just need your TradingView username, and he can set that up for you. That's another benefit, another perk of being a member. So anybody on free trial, DM me for a promo for today. Just for you joining the live stream, we give out a little incentive for you trial users to get signed up today. Just DM me anytime, and I'll help you out with that. Triple bottom, though.
Yeah, man. Chris, have a good day, bro.
Yeah, all right, 77. Take care, bro. Have a good weekend, man.
Likewise.
Thanks for joining.
All right, man. Thanks for having me on, and hope you make some money today, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
All right, guys. So I'll be on for like another 10 minutes. Sorry if you guys hear me chewing. If you ever have your own office, or you're a CEO or a boss of some sort, and you have staff and employees, get yourself a popcorn machine. This thing has worked wonders in our office. There's like fresh popcorn made literally every day. And we have some people in the staff that they go in the kitchen and make themselves a whole bucket of popcorn. It's pretty funny. This is what worries me here. The only thing that might be bearish is the increased volume on the shooting star. Yeah. If I'm familiar with what he's talking about here, the volume on this scam wick candle right here was huge. Very scary. .007 is the man. Been around for a long time, guys. I've learned a lot from .007, man. What's up, Mike? Yeah. I mean, what can you say? This is a huge sell volume candle. But again, this was just to get put clearly, like, it's just to get whoever had puts around here, of course they got taken out. It's so easy to get scam wicked out of here. Man, this was brutal. And of course, it's led to more downside now. So we're below the 921 EMA. We lost the VWAP. I mean, this could go lower. The put entry has been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a 5th time. So usually the way that support is described, at least from 007's analogy, which I really love, is basically think of support or resistance like a wall, right? You punch a wall enough times, eventually that wall is probably going to break. Or maybe don't punch it. Maybe hit it with a hammer or something. I don't want to hurt your hand. But you hit it enough times with a hammer, eventually that wall is going to break. So there's a good chance that we can head much lower here. We're at the put entry now, so we might get an opportunity to get into puts here. The entry is 521.30. We're waiting for a confirmed break, meaning the 5-minute candle closes. This 5-minute candle closes below 521.30. Then there's an opportunity for our entry. So let's wait and see what the hell this candle is going to do, because this obviously is a pretty scary spot at the same time, because as you can see what's happened previously, huge bounce, right? This looked like it was going to break down pretty hard. 520 was respected, broke above, right? Kind of tested this area right here. Let me zoom into the 1 minute just so you guys see it even better. Just 1 minute purpose. Right, this was pretty much around here, right? Looks like we were going to get a huge downside possibly. All of a sudden, we got to break back above the put entry, and then it looked like it was going to maybe test this area. It retested again. Then we got basically this is a double bottom on this area right here, and then from there, just when you think that okay, maybe this is a second re-entry for puts, bam! I mean, literally in 5 minutes, this went insane all the way up to 525. I could not believe it. This was in like 15 minutes. All this happened. And now, I mean, this is just kind of disgusting price action right now. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes again, just breaks out above again up to maybe 525. Like, I wouldn't be shocked, but this is really difficult to trade, guys. You can see the W forming here. You know, this could happen again. You know, this is why we wait for confirmations, right? Again, I said specifically, wait for that 5-minute confirmation. Oh my God, I got way too many lines here. I don't want to confuse you guys. Let me just take this off. Take this off too. Right? This is why we wait for confirmations. We hit 521.30. You saw the alert go off for the put entry. And what happened? Another bottoming, you know, candle. And now we're $1 from that area. So this is why we wait for confirmations. Don't just see the alert go off and then, oh, I got to take puts here. You got to wait for some kind of confirmation. And if you're confused on confirmations, right? 2 videos I'll share with you guys right now, actually. 2 videos I'll share with you right now. Real quick. And I share this a lot in DMs, but just in case you haven't already. This video from JTW explains how the confirmed break of
this week we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop
right, confirmed breaks of support or resistance. So save this one for reference, guys. And then the other one that I recommend is selling into strength. This is more so for swing trading, but it also applies really to any trade. Where is it? Actually, oh yeah, here we go. This is from Hydra. Really good video as well. I mean, we have so many videos, but again, selling into strength. This is more so for stock trading, but it still applies. Again, it still applies for really any trade. Look at this shit, man. Some would say this is a triple bottom, but it needs to break above this area. I mean, these candles are so huge. Like, this was crazy. I mean, look at the high and the low of these candles. The high of this is 527.64. The low is 520.07, and then it's literally almost the whole opposite on this next candle. I mean, this is really difficult to trade, guys. SPY is just playing games with people today. Wow. Meanwhile, Apple looks really freaking strong. Really strong today. Guys, any questions? Any questions on the server, on the app? Last calls. I was thinking about entering a SPY earlier with these SPY puts, but we're just not getting enough traction here. I think there's gonna be a big move to either side. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. I think we get a big move either up or down. If this goes down to 520, I might take calls, man, for another bounce. It's like bulls are still fighting. Big put starting to roll in. That's interesting. Could be a good entry. When did you say that? 10:52. Entry for what? Puts? If anything, this looked good for calls at that time. This looked like it was going to break out again. And then it went right. I remember this. It went right back below the 921 EMA. It went back below the 200 SMA here on the 5-minute. And it lost VWAP all at the same time, man. It was a lot of shit that happened at the same time. So I don't know what entry would have been good there. Oh, you meant Apple calls? See, man, you got to be specific, man. 10:52. I mean, look at this candle, man. It's really difficult to get in there. 10:52. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is tough. Apple put. I mean, at that time, 10:50, when you said that, I don't know what was. Tough call, man. I don't know. But yeah, try to mention the ticker next time. What's up with DraftKings? This is my baby, man. I'm kind of sad about DraftKings lately. But nice bounce off 32. I love long-term shares on DraftKings personally. I don't think they're too affected by tariff bullshit, to be honest. Big, huge rounding bottom. but it kind of lost the structure a bit. Let me delete this actually. It looked good up here, but kind of broke down. Oh, you took Apple calls. Yeah, man, this is looking good here now. If this breaks high on day, I feel like, you know, 007 has told us many times too. Apple's usually a leader. You know, if Apple's running strong, there's a good chance that it could trickle down to the other Mag 7. How are the other ones looking? Let's see. Let's scope out the scene. Google looks interesting. Google looks pretty interesting. This is the 333 SMA on the 5-minute. Is at basically 155.07. And we're pretty much right there. This could be potentially a good entry here. We're at pre-market highs, 155.30. This area broke down hard yesterday, so we could get some strong resistance here around this area. But if we break above this trend line here, we could get a breakout. I'd probably be more comfortable above 156 here on Google. I'm just gonna check the options chain for Google here. It's up 2% on the day. $157.50. I do love using this 154.87 could potentially be a stop loss for an entry right here. I might take an entry, guys. I don't know. Let's check SPY again. Might take a lotto on Google. The 157.50 calls are about 35 cents right now. Might take a lotto there. This area is attracting me right now. I'll alert if I take it. I think I am though. 5. Let's see. 33. Yeah, I like the spot, guys. All right, I'm going to take a shot here. A lotto trade, 0 a hero. Google, 157.50 call at M411. Lotto. Small size, guys. Don't go crazy. I got it. My entry was 38. Oh, God. I hate when it doesn't detect the right price, but it's all good. My entry was 38. I have a limit order for 35 in case it pulls back a little bit. And we'll see where this takes us. I like the spot. This 333 SMA, I think a stop loss, a decent stop loss would be below this 154.90 area. which is a 921 EMA on combo, 921 EMA combo, 154.90. So we'll put in a little alert there. Stop loss. Average. Yeah, this is a scalp. Lotto scalp. Nice candle. Let's go. If we break above this line right here, SPY should be heading higher too. Let me just check also, again, every 30 minutes, if you guys didn't know by now, every 30 minutes in the options flow channel, we have what basically updates the put to call ratio on SPY and all the Mag 7 and plus BABA and what's the other one? IWM options flow. Up 10% here. Let me see. And again, if you don't know already, the options flow channel has hot contracts, you know, to the ask side and the bid side. Every like few minutes, you're gonna see alerts. So you could always take a chance on these, but again, it's pretty high risk. But you can see high premium, well above average volume versus open interest. This is pretty bullish, damn, PDD. And this is a put, but this is to the bid side, so this is somebody selling this contract. But again, every 30 minutes, you get an idea of the put to call ratio on these. Google up 25% here. Let's go. Oh my God, what a beautiful candle. Guys, this is a great sign. Could take profits at 25% here. I'm going to shave one off at 50 if we get there. So again, every 30 minutes, we get an update as to what is the put to call ratio. Anything over 1 is fairly bearish. Anything above 1.0 is fairly bearish. The least number means that there's less less puts to calls. So Google is actually the least amount. This is good for our play here. Less premium though. Damn, Apple, 223 million, bro. Wow. Tesla always has huge volume. Pretty interesting. Baba's red. Amazon is red. Meta is pretty red. Wow. Nvidia and Microsoft are pretty flat. Let's see what happens here. You're not seeing the options flow channel? So one thing you can do to double check this is go to at the top of the Discord, go to browse channels. Go to browse channels and just make sure that you have it checked. Make sure you have it checked. It should be under the in the options check section. So the options category, scroll down and you should see it right there. You're getting a nice retest here on Google. I'm hoping for a little dip and a big ripper. Could actually. So this is a big test right here. Oh my God, bro. These SPY wicks are insane. Apple new high on day, guys. Apple huge leader. Hey, Mondific, man, congrats. You took this Apple trade, man. Apple new high on day. That's a great sign for the market, honestly, in the short term here. Can Apple be the leader? Up about 15% here, still on Google. Target would be 156 first, hopefully. Let me use the trade plan navigator, even though I don't use this much for scalps, but actually I don't have time. First target would be right here. 156. Yesterday's high on day. That'd be a dream. Let's hope we get there. Apple's killing it right now. Good job, Mondific. Were you able to find the options flow channel? What's up, Jordan? Thanks for joining, brother. Come on, Google. It's a good candle right there. You see it now? Okay, nice. Cool. What's up, Noble? What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning. Oh, oh yeah, it is still morning. Up 15% here on Google calls, but we're hoping for a bigger move here. If we could get to 156, we'll be taking profit there. Let's check bot queries channel. Let's play around with this a little bit more in the meantime. The bot queries channel is super helpful, guys, especially for you options traders, man. Besides that, there's also dark pool flow. I mean, there's a lot of things, guys. If you type /help and make sure it's under the the whale logo /help, you'll see a ton of commands possible. Let's go Google 25% here. Again. SPY's having trouble with this area, so we could get another rejection here. Hoping for a dipper ripper. All right, so let's see. Page 2, general information and commands. Screener. Let me just check this all out. Wow, I didn't even know we could do this. Look at that. Page 2. You could see a screenshot of all the examples of what it looks like. That's pretty cool. Highest IV. Wow, I love that it shows you a preview. FDA calendar? Look at that. Ooh. I like this. YB, please let me know. Can you share a screenshot, bro? It should be on the top right corner. You should see the option to change this from light to dark. And if you guys are not familiar already, you should be though. One membership gives you access to the crypto trader server. YB, let me know, man. Let me know, please, because we just are troubleshooting this in the developers chat. So I want to make sure you're good there. This is pretty cool. I didn't know this FDA calendar. That's pretty nice. Nice feature. Let's see a preview of flow expiry. Let's see. Okay, on the mobile app, you need to click on the bottom right corner. Click on the bottom right corner. Let's go Google 50. I'm going to take profit on the app, guys. I forgot my entry wasn't as good. Damn it. But I said I was going to take profit there, so I'll take it here. Take the scalp. Yeah, so press the bottom right corner, and then you should see your profile, and I think you should see it there. Let me double check my own. If you guys took Google, make sure you take profits. Raise your stop loss to break even. Guarantees you cannot lose the trade. Let me see. Okay, on the app, hold on. It's actually a different area. No, actually it is. Same thing. My bad. Okay, so hit the 3 lines on the top left corner, YB. 3 lines on the top left corner, and then hit the gear icon on the bottom, and that'll take you to the app settings, and you should see the dark mode option there. Google's looking beautiful, guys. Could get the breakout we're looking for. SPY's looking good with Apple leading the way. New high on day, man. Oh my God, Apple. Tesla's not participating. I'm not too interested in guys. I think I want to open a swing trade on OKLO. I'm gonna buy some shares of OKLO right now with this 2% down day. I kind of like this spot, honestly. Did you find it, YB? Let me know. Yeah, I kind of like this spot, guys. I'm going to take OKLO shares for a swing. Stop loss, 18 bucks. We'll take it down to... Actually, we'll take this a little lower. 17. Can you take a screenshot, bro, if you don't mind? I would love to send it to the dev team. I just want to make sure that why you don't see it. Oh, can you also make sure your app is updated? Make sure your app is updated. Go to the App Store, make sure it's up to date, please. If you don't mind. Yeah, because I want to send it to the dev team if they can fix it or take a look at it at least. Oh my God, I forgot about my snap trade. Oh God, that's a big loss. I don't want to let it expire. Closing that. All right, Google's gonna retest this bull ribbon right here. See this cloud forming right here? This is a bullish trend that's been forming along with our trade here, so that's a good sign. Just need this to stay above this trend line here and hope that we rip on this pullback. that the buyers really step in now, especially with Apple. I mean, again, Apple's leading the way, new high on day again. So that gives me some hope, man, that bulls are in control here. At least in the short term. It doesn't mean the end of the day. Nothing can change. It's up to date. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the screenshot, man. Sorry for the issues, by the way. Let me I'm gonna send it to them now, so just in case they're online. Give me 1 second. Ba, 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 ba. Where the hell is it? Oh, whoops. I meant to share the other screenshot. Beautiful response from the bulls here. All right, let me take my screenshot. Anybody getting Google calls with me? Okay, screenshot here. All right, nice. He's not seeing option. This is iOS, right? Oh no, it doesn't look like iOS. Is that an Android? YB? Is that an Android? Yeah, I don't think that's iPhone. Let's go, guys. Come on, baby. Let's go, Google. Oh, it's an iPhone? Oh, shit. Which model? Sorry to bother, man. YB, man. My bad. Which model iPhone? Oh, I got the same one. All right. All right, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What's up? Get myself in the server here. When Google 157.50 calls, but you'd be late on an entry now. Don't chase. Don't chase. Actually, it's not that far off. I'm getting a little bit IV crushed here, but I think it still looks pretty good for a breakout. This is that scam wick that happened at 10:40 or 11 o'clock. I always get confused with your username, man. Starstruck. Spy's looking pretty good, man. Look at that. When we thought it was gonna die here again, another freaking triple bottom basically. So setting up for another rip to the upside, man. This market's so crazy right now. Cred. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Yo, Apple, man, what a freaking day for Apple Bulls. Come on, Google. I need you to follow along, baby. Come on. Keep it going. Hood, man. I really like for a swing trade also. I'm a pretty big hood bull. It bounced so perfectly off this 33 spot. I think I opened shares already on this on the app. Let me double check. Hood. Killer. Hydra opened that. Oh, I guess I didn't. Here's another one worth bookmarking, guys. 45 calls for 718, opened 15 days ago from Shinobi. He's down 20%. Here's another one. You could take advantage of the app, right? His entry was 675. It's down 20% at 535. And you can get a better entry than him. All right? Spy's looking really good, guys. Google should follow suit. 156 retest again. What do you guys have on watch for those still active today? Or what are you guys trading? Just got into SPY. What? Calls? Puts? SPY rejected here like 3 times already, so I'd be very careful taking SPY calls here. SPY's that take profit number 1. Oops. You think we're going back to 522? Oh, man. I don't know, man. I have a feeling this time could be different. Look at Apple, bro. Apple is just straight up today. I can't believe this at the open was at 185. You have SPY calls right now? Oof. This is a tough spot, man, to get SPY calls. I don't see any confirmation yet for SPY calls. In fact, more people would be taking profits here after this rally right now, the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But Apple is so strong that it's kind of convincing me that we could potentially get higher here just because of Apple. Like I said, Apple's such a big leader, man. Let's check this heat map. Guys, I said I'll be on for like 10 more minutes, like 40 minutes ago. But I'll be on for another maybe 5-10 minutes. Or maybe I'll wait till I take profits on this Google trade fully. Yeah, if we're looking at this heat map, right? I mean, so far Apple, Google, Nvidia, Microsoft are all green. Amazon is pretty flat, and Tesla's the big red out of the Mag 7. Meta is down also, but nothing too crazy. But actually, 1.5% is not great. Google's going as planned. We're at 156. If you didn't take profits earlier, now's a good time. Man, I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't get a better average down earlier. Come on, baby. 156. Pump it, baby. Pump it. 527 SPY. Can SPY get to PT2? Finally? 527.81. We got rejected hard twice at 527.60 and 527.42. So this could be a pretty strong move right here, guys. Let's go. 35% Google calls. If this candle holds, this next 15-minute candle holds, that could be really strong for bulls, man. We got 10 minutes to watch this candle. If this candle holds and goes higher, you know, kind of pulls back to like, does something like this. Oops, trend line. Does something like this. Beautiful. Let's go, Google. 40% here, Google calls. If you follow me on this trade, man, please take profits. 45%. Google's looking freaking strong, baby. Let's go. Needed one back. Guys, I think I'm going to open that MU trade. I'm going to take an MU swing here. I'm going to take the 75 calls. Ooh, Starstruck, man. You kind of took a late entry, man, but it's okay. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? I'm going to take MU swing. PTO MU 75 call. This is pretty risky, guys. I usually don't like swinging over the weekend, but taking a shot here, pretty good risk reward. As long as we don't get back below like 67, then we're okay. If we get there next week, then it's probably a small loss. Unless we crash. At M, risky starter swing. Just taking one contract here. Looks like Crazy 8 just opened QQQ calls. Oh my God, Google, let's go. Tell you guys, Apple's a leader. Apple's a big leader. I remember drawing this line. I don't even know how long ago this line was here, but this was a big line for Apple to hold, and it totally rejected a while back. This was a long time ago, though. I said I would buy the dip pretty much around here. Only got one left. Google. Just raising my stop loss to break even. If we get back to 38, then so be it. I'm okay with that. But if not, we're just gonna let this run. Hopefully we get in the money. 157.50 would be awesome. 38, 35. Oh my God, man. Apple's not stopping. Actually rejected that line to the T. Wow. When did I draw this? Can Google break high on day? We got a double tap on Google. This is a big spot for Google. If it can break out here, would be awesome. It could break the high on the day, which is 156.54. We are teetering right here. Oh boy. SPY 528 about to test high on day. Oh my God, bro. I can't believe we stopped out on calls, man, earlier. Still sad about it, guys. What are you thinking, Mike? You think the rally's over? It's not the biggest volume, but this could be stopping bears out again. We're above that scam wick from earlier. That scam wick went up to 527.42. If we could stay above that scam right there, looks pretty good. Come on, Google. Oh my God, nice candle. Thesaurus. I gotta make a quick call, guys. Give me a second. Yo, Jefe. What's up, bro? Yo, real quick, so I have to schedule you for this training. There's something for today, but I don't know. It might be too late, bro. It's at 3:20. If not, nah, yeah, fuck that. All right, so Monday would be good for you. There's a bunch of slots open. 10, like pretty much every 10:05, 10:20, 10:35, 11:50, 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1:30. 10:35, then 11:50. 10:35. All right, bet. Cool. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So basically, she'll train you more in depth, like more than Jack. Jack just got basic like intake stuff, but for you, um, we'll basically ask like, okay, what do you do if a driver is out? Like, how do you do that in Surf Tracker? What do you do if like let's say you have to split the route somehow? You know what I mean? Shit like that. So she'll probably go more in depth. Have you been able to watch the videos by chance or not? Not really. It's all good. You could watch like the basic, like the one that I sent yesterday that I told Jack to watch, like the onboarding plan. Those are like 10 minutes long, bro. It's not bad. If you just watch that just to know like how to put in a client and like search, that's the easiest thing. Whenever you can, bro, just to get familiar a little bit before this meeting. And then all right, so I'm gonna schedule it now, and I'll send you the invite. All right, cool. All right. Okay, my bad, guys. Yo, JTW, what's up, brother? The elevator music, yo, I've been meaning to tell you, if you could transfer your morning live stream to this channel, that would be awesome. Only reason is because this doesn't have the limitation of, I mean, not that we ever run into that really, except I think we only ran into that one time where we had the limitation issue on that Saturday. Because I guess the whole world was available that Saturday. That was insane. But yeah, this live stream channel, there's some few perks to it. Not that you ever run into an issue with yours, so I really don't see a problem with it. So I mean, I figure this should probably be the main stream channel, I think. And it has elevator music. Like, can't go wrong. We need to add our own XTrades theme song. Put you guys on hold. Let's go, Google. Oh my God, SPY. Woo! SPY's testing highs. This is where probably should be taking some profits. We're breaking out of PT 2 now. So if you were in SPY calls at all during the original entry, which was somewhere down here, should probably be taking profits here. Remember, guys, sell into strength. You don't always have to wait for your stop loss to hit to take profits, right? I'm hoping Google just runs with the show here. Apple led the way, guys. I hope you were listening the whole time. Apple's been leading the way this whole time, man. Just like kind of leading through that chop that was earlier, and then just kind of broke out to highs on the day. And Apple's been the leading indicator here. Oh my God. Starstruck. I hope you're taking profits, bro. This would be a good time. Uh, Again, remember, you can leave runners, and it depends how many contracts you have, of course. Like, all that varies, right? But try to get in the habit of taking profits, raise your stop loss in profit, or to break even. This way, you cannot lose the trade. It's like impossible to lose the trade. Google's chopping up here. Still looks okay, but we rejected a breakout above the high on the day. 156.54 is the high here. 156.50. Go figure. High on the day gets rejected. So far. I already took profits on the app. I mean, so anybody following, I only have one runner left. Bro, JTW, if you're listening, man. I can't believe those candles from earlier, man. We were in SPY 532 calls earlier, and then we got this disgusting thing happen. So, of course, stopped out, and then we got this fat candle that took us back up, and we were like, oh my God, no. And then we're like, okay, don't feel too bad now. And then now here we are. Disgusting. Yeah, those 532 calls, I'm assuming it's probably the same price. Honestly, it's probably like flat because of all the downside and, IV crush now. 532 calls. Yeah, it's literally they're at 214, which is crazy. Yeah, that's insane. Oh my God. Let me add this contract to the watch list. Not that I'm gonna open it again, but add to watch list, and then I would like to see like the range of this contract. I mean, it was a good stop loss technically, SPY 532 call, the low on the day, right around here, 1125. Actually, low on day was over here, but for some reason the contract value was much less, I guess because of the theta. 1125 right here. This contract was worth 116. It's doubled since then. Pretty much. What looks bullish, SPY? Yeah, SPY's breaking out, man. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine this get rejected back below the 921 EMA. I mean, so many things happen. Let me zoom out a little bit. I mean, when you zoom out, look at this. This last hour has been straight bull. I can't believe we took a trade right here, bro. This candle. Unbelievable. Big volume, too. We're just choppy right now. Apple might test 197 again. love some more intense music in the background while we're staring at SPY. Can you guys hear the music? I need some more intense, like I need like Vivaldi, like Mozart, you know, like what's that that classic wait, I gotta find it. What's that classic like that's Beethoven, right? Yeah, we need this. I need this. Every time I'm taking this, every time we're taking the SPY plan, guys. Make it more intense. Oh man, let me see. My SPY Google, my last runner just sold in profit. Yep, SPY rejected 528. Looks like wow, man, I think I gotta take profits on this Google trade, bro. This looks pretty good. Google. I meant GME. Look at this bounce, man. JTW's indicator is serious, man. Whew. Bounce off the 200 SMA on the daily here. And just been breaking out since on GME. Pretty interesting. Closing above. It should be closing above the 200 SMA on the daily. I don't know. Maybe I should hold this. Anybody look at GameStop lately? This is actually a huge spot. This 2660 area. The 921 EMA on the weekly is 2460. We're definitely closing above that on the week. I mean, unless the market crashes in the next hour, 2460 should be clean. I think I might hold this, guys. This looks like a nice breakout on GameStop. Potential. Let me zoom in. 4 hour. Oh yeah, look at this. On the 4 hour, above the 200 SMA, above the 921 EMA, we should close above 2530. I believe we could. Honestly, I see no reason to sell this. This has a huge gap up potential to 35. Right? You guys see it? Can we get here? Yeah, I'm going to hold this. kind of really hasn't had a huge down day except the when the whole market crashed basically the other day. Besides that, it's been a pretty positive reaction since then. Some buyers stepping in. Curious on the flow on this too. But I'm going to share the chart. GameStop. Yeah, I'm going to check the options flow on this one too. So let's check that out, guys, together. Let's see. We rejected the top. Basically, Google couldn't break high on day. If it does, I mean, it has a big breakout potential. I'm all out though already. So we took like 30, like 40%, 25% scaled out. Okay. Let's check flow alerts for GameStop. Wow, 32 call, very bearish. This is a bid at the, wow, big volume on the 25 put, but UW is saying this is a bearish, a bullish position. Oh, this is today, 40 minutes ago. Very interesting. $30 call, 5,600 volume. Nothing too crazy stands out here. Let's see, open interest. Return the top contracts with highest open interest, increase and decrease. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Look at this breakout, guys. We got the dip and rip. SPY, I'm sure, is breaking out. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Can't believe we just stopped out of that. Starstruck, are you still here, man? Did you take profits? Oh my gosh, bro. What a freaking breakout, man. Big volume on that 157.50 call. Probably doubled in the last few minutes. Oof. Almost 100% right here. If I held. I already sold though. This was the move we were looking for, guys. Oh my god, what a beauty. Apple, I'm sure touched 197. Yep. Oh my god, 530 SPY, bro. Oh my god, bears are getting wrecked right now. Oh boy. Oof. SPY new high on day, man. Unreal. This is the move we were looking for at 10 o'clock. I'm sick. Oh my gosh, Google. Woo! Those 157.50 calls. Oh man, they'd be about 80% right now. Definitely, when you see these kinds of candles, guys, never a problem to take profit on these candles. Oh my gosh, bro. These 532 calls on SPY must be now definitely in profit, I'm assuming. Yep. Yep, 281. Oh my gosh, bro. Unreal. Google's gonna end up in the money, man. 157.50, watch. But still a good spot to take profits. All right, guys. With that said, I am out of here. Hopefully, you guys followed through the journey here with SPY and Apple, and kept track of everything that we were doing there. Hopefully, you guys learned something today or took something positive out of it. Let me check YouTube real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I know I haven't even looked at YouTube, the YouTube side of things. This is the move we were looking for. Wild. Oh my god, man. What a breakout, bro. Spot Google 157. Oh, I'm sick. I'm sick because we were in it earlier. Oof. Missed the bigger move, guys. Pace to have so much patience. It's really difficult, guys. But man, Apple led the way the whole time, guys. SPY is always worth looking at the Mag 7. You just never know. SPY doesn't always paint the exact picture, but when you see relative strength like Apple was showing today, that is huge for the market, especially if it's Apple or Tesla. Well, Tesla's kind of trades away from SPY. It's kind of irrational in its on its own in its own mind sometimes. But Apple, I would say, and sometimes Microsoft also. But Apple led the way this whole time through the chop. Apple led the way. Oh my god, man, 198. Calls are printing, bro. Oh my gosh. VIX dying right now. Oh my god. Crazy. All right, guys. With that said, I am out. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Apologies for the early losses, but the goal again, guys. Mark here. Take a lesson from it, If you took any kind of loss, make sure you're not sizing in extremely heavy on these trades, right? Always trade based on your own portfolio, and always recognize that, you know, every time you enter a trade and you're following any top trader, it doesn't matter who it is, you know, there's a potential for a potential loss.